Hi all, welcome back to Watch Jelly. So today we're going to be talking about something quite interesting that just came out 2 days ago. Rolex breaking their silence on alarming shortages and crazy long wait lists. So what exactly did Rolex say on breaking their silence, so to speak? So two things. Rolex just mainly came out to say that they have 4 factories, which requires quality assurances that all watches leaving the factory are of fantastic build and Rolex design. Before you get too excited, Rolex literally bore little responsibility for this phenomena, and what they did was mainly shift the blame a little bit on the demand landscape and offered no solutions to this problem. So what exactly did Rolex say? They say that demand is so overwhelmingly strong that their production cannot meet exhaustive demand in any possible way without reducing the quality assurances that Rolex watches provides. Well, that's a relief. All they said was that they refuse to compromise the quality and not by any means increase production by sacrificing quality, which is not so bad. They say that Rolex are produced in-house and are made in their 4 exclusive factories in Switzerland to meet the brand's uniqueness, quality of watches, and their standards. Basically, what they're saying is that they need time to make the best watches for all of us. Therefore, it just means that we'll have to suck it up and accept that production from Rolex will not improve or increase. The next thing is a bit more controversial. They are shifting the blame a little bit to the ADs. They say that Rolex itself, the brand, do not have waiting lists, but more of allocation. To further elaborate on this point is that the ADs are the one who create these waiting lists, and because production is not able to meet demand, the ADs are forced to put consumers like you and I on the waiting list. What this waiting list really means is that if you're a VIP client, you'll have a higher chance of getting allocated a Rolex. So what this means is that you need to purchase more watches to be a VIP. Unfortunately, that is exactly what it means. I guess Rolex is sort of being a little bit cheeky here, maybe even a bit villainous, by shifting the blame to the ADs. From the AD standpoint, we've talked about it in our previous video, they have no choice but to reward their VIP customers. That's just the way it works. So, are you able to trust this? Technically you can, but I would say that it just puts both in sort of a not so great light. Both Rolex and the AD come across a little bit like real capitalists, right? Now, this article, while it explains a little bit further on why Rolex prices have gone up so much, it doesn't really come with a solution. It doesn't really solve a problem. The grey market will still exist. People who are VIPs getting allocated more Rolexes will probably sell some in the grey market to earn a profit. That's just the way it works. Unfortunately, Rolex has become this sort of hype beast brand, and especially for sport models, Datejust, Oyster Perpetuals, etc. So I don't think this problem will be solved in the long term. I think what could actually happen is that people who typically demand Rolex will just get fed up and they'll just move on from the brand, and thereby reducing the overall demand, I guess. I don't think in the short term this problem will be solved at all. We'll just have to accept it or move on. I think that's just going to be the case. So what do you think? Do you think Rolex or the ADs are trying to shift the blame to each other? Or do you think that this is just the natural way the world works? Please comment below. Let me know your thoughts. That's all from me today. Thank you all, and keep watching Jelly.